Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are going to be taking the new Natasha Denona Sunset palette for a test drive. I am really excited. I have not opened this, looked at it, swatched it, tempted myself, nothing. I have waited to do this on camera, so let's just dig right in. Okay, it's kind of a large... I almost broke the baby. Oh my God, I literally would have just lost my mind if I had just like dropped that on the ground. Natasha Denona shadows are a little bit fragile, so you might want to be careful to not drop your palette. Let's try that again. I'm not gonna like show you, I'm just gonna do it the safe way right here. This little palette, look, it's wrapped. It's like a present inside a present. So we have the outside. Why am I like layer by layer showing you? Like get to the point. Okay, so this palette is $125. I know Natasha Denona palettes are just crazy expensive. I have every palette that she has launched as far as like the larger ones. I don't have any of the smaller like 5-pan ones, but I'm a big fan of the formula, and the last palette that she brought out, the Star palette, I loved those matte shadows so much. I wore them over and over and over. I still reach for them a ton. The more metallic shades do have a ton of fallout. That is a huge drawback. But if you use a proper adhesive, a glitter glue, then you won't have that fallout issue. And I still really enjoyed those colors. And I don't know, it was one of those palettes that I used a lot. Oh my gosh. I love these colors. This just speaks to me on so many levels. If you don't like warm tones, you're gonna hate this palette. I'm trying to find like a way that we can all love it, but I think if I'm being totally honest, if you do not like warm tones, stay far away. You will not like this palette. So I haven't touched anything in here. Look how pretty it is. My camera doesn't focus that way. Okay, through the magic of editing, I'm gonna show you swatches on my arm of these gorgeous shades. You get 15 shades in here. Some are shimmery, some are matte. 3, 2, 1. Let's take a look at each row. We have Atmosphere, Sinai, we have Ice Gold, Mandarin, and Bronzage. Ooh, Bronzage? I like it. Now, in true Natasha Denona fashion, these are definitely kicking a lot of shine, and they are a little crumbly. It is what it is. Some people love it, some people hate it. I love it. Then we have the shade Volcano, Obod, Horizon, Sundazed, and Terra. And then finally on the bottom row, we have the shade Bermuda, Morgana, Panjin, Ingenious, and Soul. Now that we've glanced at it, I am going to apply the shadows, and then we're gonna see how the look looks all day long and how it wears. And I just thought it would be fun to play with this palette because a lot of you guys were curious about it. So I'm gonna scoot you a little closer and we'll get to applying some shadows. First off, I'm looking at some really incredible inspiration here. These looks are beautiful. Everything from like bright yellow all over the lid to orange to more of that soft pink Bermuda. I'm thinking that I really do, because I'm wearing like so much rose gold and a pink top, I want to stay in this kind of family, like this area right here. I probably in the future, I'm gonna play more with these colors over here. So you'll see this palette, I'm sure, in upcoming videos, unless for some reason the formula is way different and a disaster, which I'm really hoping it's not, but...
Shut up, Tati, just put on makeup.
I'm actually gonna start with Sinai. I hope I'm saying that right. And I'm gonna go right into the upper portion of my crease. Usually I have more of a transition color, so this is a little bit different for me. Very pigmented. Oh my goodness. That's pigmented. All right, that went on so smooth, just like one little hit of it. I didn't even have to go back in the pan. Now I'm taking a smaller crease brush. This is the Kevyn Aucoin medium eyeshadow, and I am going to pick up the shade Atmosphere just to kind of warm up and add a little bit of a transition in the lower crease. So I'm definitely not going as high. Now we're gonna take Bermuda all over the lid and pack it on. I'm gonna take a MAC 230 to pack it all over the lid. Really pretty. Dang, that's opaque. I like it. All right, now I'm gonna take the shade Volcano, and I'm going to take an itty bitty brush. This is an Orphe. I'm gonna take a Morphe M212 and I am going to just drag this on the lower lash line. And I'm sure some of you are watching this going, what on earth is she doing? She looks crazy. But we're actually going to layer a much brighter shimmery shade on top. So I am just using this as a shadow to kind of backdrop what we're about to do. So we're actually gonna start by taking the shade Obade. I'm not sure how you say that. Oh my God. Here we go. We're going in back to the lower lash line to brighten all of this up and just kind of paint right on top of where that dark shadow was. So a little bit of it peeks through. And I'm gonna go about halfway. And I wanna have a little more control, so I am gonna spray my brush with a little setting spray. I'm gonna wipe off my brush, spray it a little bit more, and go in the shade Bronzage. I don't know why that name makes me so happy, Bronzage. And go on the outer corner. Now, I do want to add a little bit of depth. I don't want to line my eyes with a black liner or anything like that, so I am going to take an itty bitty brush. This is a Morphe E36. Normally, I would use this to highlight the inner corner, but not today. Today, I am going to use this in the shade Ingenious, which is a really rich dark brown. I'm going to pat directly straight down into the palette. Be sure to kick off some of the excess, and then I am just going to almost paint it down into my lashes to create a little bit of a nice shadowy frame on my lash line. So instead of going sideways like this, I am almost pulling down. I'm gonna go and pop on a little mascara and lashes, and I will be right back. So we all know that I really love Natasha Denona, but I gotta say, I am even more impressed than I thought I would be. And no, this is not a sponsored video, it's not. I'm going to now kind of top off the look because I forgot to earlier with a little brow bone highlight. I'm gonna take Ice Gold, just on the world's ittiest bittiest fan brush. Hit it right under here. A little brow bone highlight can go a long way. Do not underestimate it. All right, so I am really loving how everything blended. It's as pigmented as I thought it would be. And the thing that I like about the Natasha Denona mattes and why for me they are worth the splurge is because they are super rich in pigment, but they blend and blur out, and you can kind of work them however you want them to be worked. My eyes can be a challenge because I have areas where pigment wants to grab more, and blending things out is always a bit of an issue for me. So I'm surprised with how much this just did a really nice job very, very quickly. The next test is to see how long it wears for and just take you guys with me throughout my day. Why not? All right, I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. All right, you guys, it's the Natasha Denona Sunset Palette at sunset. The day kind of got away from me, but I just want to show you guys the fiery look that I am rocking today is still going strong. It's really nice. I didn't even use a primer. I actually spaced out and forgot to prime my eyes all together, which I almost always do, and it's still colorful.
It's beautiful.
It's been like 5 hours.
You look like a golden goddess.
I like it. I got something in my eye.
So we're sitting in a red light right now, and Puka is sitting in Mommy's lap because he was scared.
Yep.
Because his vet is in Glendale, and we were going to Glendale to get some pokey, and he thought we were just too close to the vet for comfort, so he started shaking.
You're okay.
And now he's in Mommy's lap.
You're okay. What was that? What was that? Oh my God. When your dog is so spoiled that he needs company to eat his kibble one at a time. What are you doing?
I was turning the lights on.
So a major unboxing will be up on Friday. I hope you guys are excited.
Hey, Tati forgot a box. We just found it in all of this mess.
Do not make fun of me.
We're gonna get you a better razor to open with. That's so dangerous.
Hi Tati, I really enjoy watching your videos. I have a little accessories brand and I thought this choker was your style. Hope you like it. Her Etsy shop is Otoblu. We're gonna put it in the description box.
That's kind of cool.
It's cool, right? But look at that, that's really pretty, right?
That is pretty. That was so sweet of her.
Yes, thank you so much. I will treasure it. Really, there's not much more to check in with this shadow. I'll do one last extreme close-up. Oh my gosh, it's still bright, vibrant, gorgeous. And when you break it down, these shadows are less than $10 a pan. This is a limited edition palette. No, this video is not sponsored. I just happen to be a big fan of the brand. When it comes to shadows, I've been very vocal about other things from Natasha Denona that I'm not personally a fan of. I hope you liked this video. It was kind of like trying out something new / a little bit of a tutorial. I really love the way this worked out. Ew, ignore how shiny my face is. I need to go to bed. Okay, we are signing off. All right, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Come back tomorrow. I will be trying out on camera a bunch of Pretty Vulgar. I have been testing it out for about 3 weeks, so I have a lot to say on the line, and I do hope to see you then. All right, bye guys.